What's good, gang? It's Imani Blaze, and I am back with another video, schmidio. Don't mind me, I'm about to put my socks on because it's just a tad bit chilly. Mind your business. I know these bottoms are dirty, but I do be wearing my socks, and I don't even know how he gets dirt stains like this, but whatever. Anyway, I'm just here with a quick update just to tell you that I'm still here. I still plan to make these videos, but I just wanted to be open and transparent as I always am, and just let you in on some of what has been keeping me away from making content. Just give you a real life update. So honestly, truly, I have been feeling burnout. Not even coming on, I have felt burnt out. And I'm slowly but surely getting back into a groove, and I'm placing emphasis on slowly because of the fact that I have experienced burnout and it doesn't feel good. Every time I have the intention to create some content, my brain gets fuzzy. I don't have the words. Every time I go to record some spoken word, my brain gets fuzzy and I don't have the words, or it seems like, it appears. Let me be aware of my words, because I'm not going to speak that on me. But because of that, I'm taking it slow. Artists, creatives, anybody who's creating some kind of art or is a creative, I'll just say that, they have to honor times like this, times where it's not flowing, times where there are blockages, times where life circumstances come up and keep you from doing your thing. And that's just what it's been for me. I've been dealing with some triggers come back up, family stuff that is causing or has caused some trauma to resurface, and not even really the trauma itself, but just feelings, the feels. Like, what's the word? What is the word? I've been feeling jaded. That's the word, jaded. Family stuff has caused me to feel jaded. It happens every time I go home. Oh, my nipples. Sorry, y'all. Anytime I go home for the holidays or interact with certain family members, I become jaded for a little while after. And I was feeling the burnout come before that, hence why a lot of you haven't been getting these question answer videos that I've promised you and all that stuff. But yeah, family things them have caused me to feel jaded, and full transparency, I broke down and started to partake in the ganja again. And that in itself caused me to go on this downward spiral and just feel terrible about myself, because y'all already know I've made content about quitting the ganja, how living a life free of ganja makes me feel. And then for me to get around family members and feel the need to partake in the herb did make me feel good. And full transparency, I actually didn't partake in the herb with my family's chili, y'all. I was very adamant about not smoking the herb, right? And this is how the enemy and temptation comes in, and I'm not blaming anybody but myself, because the enemy is the inner me. So I have been doing good, no ganja, we good. My partner and I end up going to DC to go see his family, and then, the DMV, or DC, Maryland, Virginia, whatever. We go to see his family, and his dad gives me a THC pen, and I really I was just like, oh, okay. And I still was like in the mode of like, I'm not caving into temptation. Like, I know this is temptation. And I actually I've never had a THC pen, so I didn't really know how it worked. So I get in the car and my partner's like, well, you should really have that for like 3 months. If you want to puff it, like, you really only need 2-3 hits and you're good. I battle substance abuse. And talking to my dad about it, he helped me learn that it's in my blood. He battles substance abuse. So either way, the pen wasn't working when we left his people's place and we were heading to my people's place. And I saw that as like a sign from God. I knew that was a sign. I knew that was my guides. I knew that was my spirit team, like, getting in the way of me being high when I got around my family. But those thoughts started to filter in, like, here we go. We about to be around these people. You know they battling demons. You know you're not really into the fake shit. You don't want to do like, all of that was coming up. And I'm like, I want this pen to work. I need this pen to work. And the pen just would not work. It would not work. It would not work. So I get around my family, and of course they're passing the herb around and stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And it felt really good to be amongst my family who know me, to partake and them see a different side of me, and that side of me being the one who's just, I'm good. Like, I don't need this. I'm good. So I was good. Then it was time to go home. And the next morning we got home. I didn't have any herb. I was too tired to even try to use the pen, whatever. The next morning though, my partner, he successfully got the pen to work. And that's when shit went downhill. Hit the pen. I was like, wow, this is really cool because I don't have to roll up. The house doesn't smell like ganja. This is super easy. I really only needed a few puffs. Like, this is great. And my higher self is just like, this is not great. And you're falling into temptation. Look at you. But I had been amongst that energy. And it's like I regress once I get around that energy. And I'm not blaming my family, but it's just like I leave with this like heavy feeling around certain things. And it's just a coping mechanism of mine to go to the herb. So I still told myself, like, okay, we won't go ham. Like, cool, we'll hit the pen today, but we're not gonna make this a thing. After today, we should just put this away and save this for like a beach day or something. Just save it. Like, we're not gonna make this a thing. Long story short, we made it a thing. That damn pen, my partner said it should have lasted me 3 months. It's lasted me 2 weeks. I got a little bit left in that cartridge. And one of my college friends, he flew in from Cali earlier this week, and he told me he has a whole bag of the pens, and here am I behind over here like, oh, send me the pens. Like, so I'm just in reflection mode. I'm in pulling myself back, because like just last month I completed a 7-day water fast, and so it's just like, I know that I know it's spiritual warfare. And I know it's the enemy, the inner me that I'm fighting. But I honor this. I'm honoring this stage because this is the work. And this right here, like this, what I'm battling, this is going to be the thing that helps somebody else. And so although I'm really frustrated with myself for caving and falling into temptation, I wish I had some tissue, and I was just doing yoga, so I can't wipe my face with this because this was on the ground. So fuck it. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna fight again. And we're probably just gonna go ahead and finish off the pen, because for some reason I just cannot just throw it away because I'm battling substance abuse. But we're gonna finish the pen and go back to the drawing board, because when it's not around me, I'm good. And the next time temptation shows itself, I'm gonna do better. And this is me giving myself grace, because like the way I beat myself up about this and substance abuse and overindulging, I know it's not healthy, but I know it's also not healthy to rely on substances when you're feeling jaded. So that's that. That's what's been going on with your girl. That's why y'all haven't gotten any answers to these other questions, but I'm getting my shit together, okay? And I'm gonna get these answers to y'all. I'm gonna get these courses to y'all. I'm gonna get this book to y'all. I'm gonna get all this shit done. But me first. And new levels, new devils. Like, I'm out here. And so I know the enemy, the inner me, the devil, that dark force, whatever you want to call it. Like, I know that energy is gonna keep coming at me. And I might get knocked down a few more times, but I'm gonna keep getting up. And so if you watch this whole thing, I just want you to know that you gotta keep getting up. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going back to the drawing board. You gotta stay self-aware. And you gotta give yourself grace. That's all I got for you. I love you. I mean it. Bye.